Hi, nearly to Italia Autos, and in this episode we're going to be saving this Busso from certain death. So thanks for watching. Now here we have a customer's 156 V6. It's a very special one because it's only got 32,000 miles on it, I do believe. But unfortunately, a drunk driver decided to drive over it. I'm going to try and get hold of some pictures, so if I can get them I will insert them now. And as we can see, it's damaged the wing, it's scraped the bonnet, we've lost the front washer jet. A little bit of damage to the front door. The side skirt's okay, it's just unglued it a bit. The wing's absolutely cream crackered, so we need to source another one of those. And if you can see by the front wheel, we've got some damage to the alloy wheel itself. I do believe it's been cracked, so we need to get some other wheels for it. And it's also pushed the wheel back, so I am hoping it's just a case of fitting a wishbone rather than having to do a hub, suspension and all the other gubbins which go underneath there. So let's get it on the ramp and we shall start to strip it down. Got the front wheel off. Let's have a look at how buckled it is. It's a little bit squished. I don't think that one's going to be going back on the car again. As you can see, it's all kinked down there. It's also sort of squished and sort of squished out either end. So that is absolutely cream crackered. That one needs to go in the bin along with the tyre. Let's get it high up in the air now and see what damage has been caused underneath this arch. Right, okay. I'm hoping that the wishbone has taken most of it, but the front subframe has been kinked. I don't think it's bent it, but let's have a look at the other side and see if it is pointing down. Yeah, it's bent the subframe as well. Has it done any damage to the gearbox? Other than pulling the drive shaft out a bit, it doesn't appear to have done any damage. I will probably need to put some more gearbox oil in it though. We'll need a new wishbone. Right. Hopefully we can get away with everything else. That looks as though it could all be salvageable, but you can never tell until you've got a straight subframe. I have known the wheel hubs to bend as well in some accidents, so hopefully I've got some spare parts on the shelf. It has pulled off the mount for the front wing, which is no hardship, that can be repaired. This door looks as though it's still in a straight line. It's just been scraped by the wing when people have been opening and closing it. We might be able to salvage the indicator, but I do have spare ones of those anyway. The arch liner has been ripped out. The front bumper, we should be able to salvage that. We just need to obtain another washer jet, which are rocking horse poop. And we have quite a bit of damage in the wing. I would imagine the support underneath here has been damaged as well. We know we can get those brand new still if we do need to change that. So let's have a look at the wing that have been supplied. Now this wing has been supplied from Italy. We've picked a hotter climate so we don't get the rust down the bottom. Other than a bit of jacking damage underneath there, as you can see it's fairly rust free. But unfortunately, we've got a dent to repair there. Can you see that one there? And in transit, it's been damaged. Front end's been bent over. And the corner there has been damaged. I'm hoping we can do something to repair it. because it is hard to get these wings nowadays, as they are the pre-facelift. You can't get them new anymore, and all the ones in the UK are all rotten at the bottom. So let's crack on. We need to have a word with the customer and make sure it's okay to buy another subframe and a few other spare parts. But next, I think the job we need to do is remove the side skirt and start removing this wing. Right, on to removing the front wing and front bumper now. I have already done a guide to removing the front bumper on a 156, so I will put that in the description below and also above you now. I'm not going to do a guide on removing the front wing. I am just going to skip through the processes on fast forward. So let's get this all off and ready. Well, I was hoping the side skirt wasn't broken, but it was cracked all the way underneath there, and I've just managed to crack it the rest of the way, so I can either repair that or get another side skirt. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I can repair it. Oh well. Right, now all this crud here needs to be cleaned off, so we've then got a clear space to fit the new wing. Now stripped it down, got this wing ready to refit, and we'll just do a quick test fit so we've got an idea of what's bent. Now there's going to be plenty to do on it. Just see how it goes. Okay, it's a very rough fit of this wing, just so I've got an idea of how bent it is. It needs bending back up here. We need to clear off a lot more of the adhesive behind here to get this to fit correctly, but this has also been hammered out of shape, so we need to try and put that back together as well. It's also separated a bit here, so we do have a fair old bit of work to do to get it working. And the next bit to line up is here. So let's see how we can do that. This isn't my preferred method. I do need to get some new metalworking tools because what I do have is very limited. Got some better alignment now. We just need to sort out this dent here and sort out the distance between the wing at the bottom. There's a little bit too much. So something's out of shape down there, so we need to bend that back together. So I'm going to try and fix that now and see if it will be okay. Car's back outside, it's the following morning now. I spent a few hours yesterday getting this wing on and getting everything to line up as best as I can. We've still got a little bit of fettling to do here. The wing just needs tucking in a little bit. As you can see, it's still quite loose. We've got a pretty decent line all the way up here. There is a little bit of height in this wing here, so I'm going to have to see what I can do to raise that up. It does match pretty well all the way along here. I've shaped that a little bit better, so we just need a little bit of filler on that now and a little bit more shaping, and it should be good. We've got a pretty good door line all the way down. I'm not entirely happy with the fitment on the wing. It does poke out a little bit here, so I'm going to have to do a little bit more adjustment on that there. And we do have to weld a bracket on here to attach the inside of the wing a little bit better, and that will then push that in to be even there. Well, that's all I can do on it now, because I've got another bit of work to do today on other customers' cars. So hopefully by the end of this week I will be able to get it in the booth and give it some primer at least. Another issue is getting this wing to fit right here against the bumper. It doesn't want to go up because the clip's not holding it in, so I need to remove the clip and nut and bolt it together. But the wing is still a little bit out of shape, but unfortunately it's the best stock I've got to go with, because you just can't get these wings any more easily, and they aren't rotten at the bottom anyway. So we'll try and get it as best as we can, but this one's not going to be perfect. Right, I think that's about enough for this video. It's probably going to be edging into the 11-12 minute mark now, so we'll call it a day on this episode. I think this is going to be a three-parter. Part 2 is going to be probably the paintwork. I'd like to be able to carry on doing that this week, but I do have quite a few repair jobs in to do. Part 3 will be fixing the subframe and the suspension, and it should all be done. So thanks for watching. Please hit that like button. It does mean a lot if you could do that for me, and give me a comment below on what you think of this repair, and I shall see you soon in the next video. Thanks for watching.